Hold on a second. I have a chance. And the dive kick, the parry. Ooh, hail, cross up. And oh my, we are still alive. Somehow. All good things have to come to an end eventually, and today we are looking at the end of my competitive Street Fighter V journey, which of course is my last match at the Capcom Cup LCQ, the last chance qualifier for Capcom Cup, which happened I think 3 weeks ago by now for you guys here on YouTube. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. 70% of you that watch the channel are not subscribed, so it really helps a lot when you do hit that red subscribe button. And yeah, as I said, this is going to be my last match of competitive Street Fighter V. Not really, you know, because I'm retiring or anything, just because Street Fighter V is ending. If you don't know that by now, you're kind of out of the loop. Street Fighter 6 is coming out in June. And of course, at this moment, I did not know this was going to be my last match. I thought I was going to win, play again the next day in the top 16, but this did end up being my last match here against YaNoob. So the matchup was Kolin versus Menat, and YaNoob had actually beaten me in winners, but I did have some adjustments. Basically, in terms of the way that I tried to get in, I think I was a little bit too impatient in the winner set, and of course it did end up being a lot closer in this set, I think. Of course, I'm getting perfected right here, so it's just kind of how the matchup goes, I think, too. And that's some tech that YaNoob had come up with since we played at our World Warrior on the West Coast. I think maybe he tried it in our World Warrior set, but he didn't actually feel confident in it. But I think that V skill leaves her plus, but it does get hit by the hail, so it's basically like just taking a little bit of damage and not having to deal with the pressure. And this V trigger was definitely a problem for me in this set. Yeah, so the first round, you know, didn't go my way, but I feel like I did a pretty good job of getting in. The problem was just the V trigger at the end. I didn't really get to close out. I think if I found a hit with my V trigger. Okay, we got the Stand Fierce into the EX hands. We could set up the hail. I decided not to, I guess. Crush counter is sweep. And we get right back in there. The way that I like to play this matchup, or my strategy basically, is just to like kind of brute force my way in there with Stand Fierce, and then spend EX hail when I need to. I can't just sit back. Oh, am I dead? Hold on. Wait, we gotta defend against a V trigger. He's got one orb left. Block the overhead. Look at that defense. Okay, got a little bit of damage right here. Just need one more hit. Oh, just need one more hit. One more hit. Block the leg kick. Oh, nah, the shimmy was crazy. And you can see this is gonna be a pretty close set from the jump, because it looked like I was about to lose that round, but I was fighting back. Like, I was feeling really good throughout the tournament. My confirms were on point. The tournament was on 144 hertz PC, so you know, great setups provided over there. Shout outs to them. Tournament was ran really good. But we are getting destroyed right here in the neutral. As I was playing this, I was like, man, this matchup seems even worse than I had originally thought it was, because he was just like throwing the orb out and pulling it back, and I just didn't really know what to do. But that punish, I think, gives me the opening to win this round. I can go for the back throw loops. I went for a shimmy, but he guessed right. His defense was honestly amazing throughout the set. I think I probably had like less than a 30% guess rate on like throw shimmy somehow, because he just seemed to guess exactly what I wanted to do. And this is such a bad position for me. He's got 2 orbs. He's got full super. If I get hit, then it is over. But look at me plotting. Look at me scheming up there in the top left corner right there. I just need one hit into EX and then I win, and just wait for it. Looking for the Stand Fierce, and then I see that he dashed. I confirm it, and I was mashing my throw button to make sure that combo came out, and that was feeling pretty good because I was up 1-0 and it's only a first to 2. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I was really fighting each round, despite being like in pretty bad positions, I would say. But this round, it was looking good until I just got hit by that, but he made a mistake too. I'm gonna get some Oki right here. Good jab from him. And now I'm just getting zoned out again. So I'm gonna have to try and make my V trigger count. But the problem with like activating too early and not killing is that of course I'm gonna have to deal with his V trigger. So I'm gonna try and kill him, but look, he's guessing right on all the stuff, but he can't do that again against the EX Hail. But good defense from him again. Spends the orb. I'm just looking for the light kick, and you know, I just thought that one of those light kicks would find its mark. I thought the jump light kick, you know, it works for Idom, might work for me, but just anti-airs me with the orb. So that round was definitely a little bit of a throw for me, but I feel like I can't really blame myself because normally one of those light kicks would have worked. So I'm not too mad at myself for that. I think that was not too bad of a choice because if I don't like play aggressive there, I'm going to have to deal with a V trigger, of course. And you know, those mix-ups are quite scary. And this round is not going great either. At this point, I'm not really sure what I can do. I might have to make some kind of crazy comeback. I get the counter hit, that's a start. Many a Kolin comeback were started by an EX hands, but the V skill again, I don't think that V skill was actually smart there. I think I could have blocked and punished pretty hard, but look at me getting the mix-ups. EX Hail, and that definitely does get the kill there because he could not trade right there. He didn't have the life. We're on match point. Could have won if we won the first round, but you know, still should be fine. I mean, I kind of spoiled the results for the match, but you know, crush counter stand fierce. A little bit of blocking here, but yeah, I'm not honestly not too sure what I'm really supposed to do about these balls other than just like dash my way in there. And I'm trying to get my V trigger out there somehow. Trying to get some kind of hit, and the recall is 5 frames. I knew that, but for some reason I still press fierce there, which is like a 6-frame gap. So I'm not really sure why I did the stand fierce there. I think I just for some reason didn't think it was a 6-frame gap in that instance, but yeah, this is too much guessing for me to get out of. So it does end up being tied 1-1. All right, so right here we gotta focus up because this might be our last game of competitive Street Fighter 5 if we don't play our cards right. So the nephew in the video is very focused right now, trying very hard. Got an EX for EX Hail maybe. I tried to jab right there. He timed his melee correctly. Pretty impressive. I feel like it would be hard to time after the orb is recalled. We spend a stab, but look, we only have half our V trigger left because of that. And now, wow, that was a sick whip punish for me. And then I dropped my combo. I'm gonna blame the setups on that one. I think people were saying that the stream setup was slightly faster than the other setups. So we're gonna blame the setup and not me for missing my combo. I mean, not completely sure how accurate that is. Guess we'll never know. I've got an EX here. I need one more hit to die, and that stand medium punch does indeed kill me. So this is not great. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like I might lose this set. Like, I don't really have a clear way to get in. I'm just kind of hoping I find my way in somehow. And that's mainly because I was practicing for Shudo in my group. I didn't really have a better strategy for YaNoob than I did at World Warrior, where I did beat him. But okay, he's got a V trigger. Let's defend against this, but then the cross up, and you know, at this point I'm just like, man, that was sick. I think I might be dead. This might be the end of my life right here, but hold on a second, I have a chance. And the dive kick, the parry, ooh, hail, cross up, and oh my, we are still alive somehow. I'm not sure how. He definitely did need to go for that dive kick. He was just kind of desperate for it, I think. Obviously, if he knew that I had the potential to do that, he probably would not have tried that. But it's looking great for me so far. One more guess and I win. He texts the throw that time. So many times I've tried to shimmy him and he guessed right on that. The last time I go for a throw, he guesses right on that. You know, his guesses were just on point this match. And right now, what I'm trying to do is not give him V-trigger. Like in my mind, I was like, maybe I should just try and time him out right now. Because I don't want to give him V-trigger and neutralize a life. But right here is probably where I lost the match, I would say. It might not seem like it because I have such a big life lead still. But this was my last resource, the EX. I thought this was going to be a punish on the Stand Fierce. It is -6, but depending on the spacing, of course, it's safer. So I think it was probably -3 or -4. My stand leg kick is 5 frames. And then right here, you might think I just got nervous and missed that confirm. I was just trying to get out. I'm not sure why I pressed Fierce right there, to be honest. I was just trying to get away from the orb. And we're getting out of there. But now he is so close to V-trigger. So this is not a great situation for me at all. And here I have given it to him. And it's pretty much it. Unless I can guess right on this V-trigger, which is going to be pretty hard. I think I could have gotten a little bit more damage, but I still couldn't have killed from that. And if I confirmed the jab, but I just went for the grab, so you know, you can't really confirm the jab. And right here, I thought I was dead here. I'm still alive. The dive kick, the shimmy. If I was on point, even more so than I was during the tournament, I could have parried that dive kick. There's a lot of instances where I could have won, but in the end, you know, the set was super sick. You're not going to play perfectly all the time, so I think I did actually play extremely well. I think I was able to bring a lot of rounds back where I had a health deficit. I was in a bad position, and you know, I stayed focused, stayed patient, and pulled through. So I'm pretty happy with the way I played overall. And if I was going to lose a set and not win the LCQ and win Capcom Cup as I was hoping to do, if I was going to win a set, I'm glad it ended up being a super sick set like this one. The second to last round was like one of my favorite moments from this year, probably. Well, not this year, this season, I mean, because obviously this is the only tournament that happened this year. So yeah, that's basically it. That's me wrapping it up for Street Fighter V. In the background, I heard people saying, "See you in Street Fighter 6." Felt very final that this was my last match, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well. Comment what you thought of the match. I'm planning on making a video going over my favorite moments over the course of Street Fighter V over the past 7 years. So expect that to come out within the next month or so. It might take a little bit for me to find the energy to do that, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.